Cognizant to the needs of our learners, parents, and teachers, the Department of Education provided us with powerful tools for productivity that will allow us to foster critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, communication and collaboration skills to be compassionate, responsible global citizens. Join us and discover new ideas in our series of professional development training program with the ICTS Edtech Unit and Microsoft Education Philippines. Together, we will equip our learners and empower our fellow educators for a dynamic future. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa guro. Sulong Edukalidad.
Magandang araw, Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng ICTS Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del P. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na Pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
Happy ETUlay Monday afternoon, senior high school students who are watching right now and who are taking up General Chemistry 2. This is again Tutor Ann, who will assist you in learning the lesson for Quarter 4, Week 5. If you want to watch again our previous online tutorial, you may revisit the Facebook page of DepEd Edtech Unit, DepEd Philippines, and DepEd Tayo, and also sa YouTube channel ng DepEd Edtech Unit, DepEd TV. So for this week, like what we always do, sharing on how to have a positive mindset. So my sharing about it is to extend patience every time. So we do not know what exactly what other people are going through. Maybe baka kaya hindi siya makasagot ng worksheet, baka kaya hindi niya makumpleto agad yung mga task niya kung member kaya siya ng isang group kasi siguro may family problem o kaya hindi pala siya nakakain, so hindi siya gano'ng makaisip, so isang factor yon. So let us extend patience as we always want understanding also kung tayo din ay nagkukulang sa ating mga tasks. So gusto rin naman natin na tayo ay naiintindihan ng ating mga kagrupo, ng ating mga kasama sa mga kaklase. So like since we also want understanding from other people about our own shortcomings, ibigay din natin yon, i-extend din natin yung patience na yon sa ating mga kaklase, and ganun din naman ng mga teachers sa mga students kapag medyo kulang kayo sa time, so iintayin din naman ng teachers ang inyong mga output. And ganun din, extend patience din sa inyong mga teachers kung halimbawa ay may kung anumang shortcomings, kung ang estudyante may shortcomings, ang teacher may shortcomings din, let us extend patience as we want to have understanding also from other people about our shortcomings. So that is how to have positive mindset. I-extend natin yung patience natin para hindi rin tayo nai-stress sa kung ano man pwede nating maramdaman kapag hindi tayo mahaba pa ang pasensya. Okay, for this week, the most essential learning competency that we're going to deal with is define reduction potential, oxidation potential, and cell potential, which has a code STEM GC11 AB Quarter 4 Week F to G objective number 176. And another MELC is calculate the standard cell potential. So magko-compute tayo, which has a code STEM GC11 AB quarter 4 week F to G objective number 178. Okay. So for my first question, so titingnan ko lang yung mga estudyante natin. For my first question, what do you consider when buying cellphone? So nagtatag na yung mga estudyante natin from Tabuk, from Las Piñas National High School, and from students from other places. Salamat sa inyong pagtatag. For my first question, what do you consider when buying cellphones? Alam natin, ganito, senior high school, may mga idea na kayo on the quality of cellphone that you want to have. So sabi ni Raven, Bulwayan, camera ma'am. So, isang factor ay camera. Oo nga naman, syempre. Sabi din ni Robert Padsing. Storage po ma'am, yes, that's a good quality ng cellphone na dapat din tinitingnan natin. And also, yon storage daw. Ay, syempre, yes, mga specifications. Ano-ano mga specifications ang kailangan nating consider? Camera, storage memory. Okay, so more on camera tayo kasi syempre mga estudyante more on selfie. And at saka syempre kailangan yung pag sinesave natin yung ating mga pictures, kailangan malaki. So I know that is two of the many factors. Yes, RAM and ROM kasi nga yan yung magpapabagal or magpapabilis ng ating sa cellphone kung mabilis yung kung responsive siya. Okay, next, okay, camera, storage. So for communication, kung maganda yung specs niya to communicate, kung meron pa siyang pang Google Meet, pang Messenger, syempre. So hindi na ganong uso yung box type na cellphone. What else? Okay, so ang madalas nakikita ko, storage. So syempre kasi senior high school. Given na yon kasi mga pictures ng mga classmates natin. Other factor. Ano pa kaya? May iyon yung related sa topic natin this week eh. Okay, it starts with letter B. Okay, so kung gusto nyo Android, followed by letter A. Use for online class. So syempre pag nag-online class tayo, kailangan malaki ang kanyang battery, yung kanyang capacity. Sabi ni Divine Tumbali, yung battery, syempre. So, syempre may mga cellphone na 2,000 mAh, tama ba yun, yung unit? Tapos, yes, yung battery life. Merong unit yung mga Android phones na 4,000 mAh. So, yun ang isa sa kino-consider natin. Maganda nga cellphone mo, halimbawa, pero ang battery niya ay medyo loose na or medyo gamit na use up na. So maganda nga ang cellphone, yung ibang hindi ganong naka-iPhone pero bago yung battery, so mas matagal siyang makakagamit ng online. So isang factor yon syempre yung battery. Kasi halimbawa yung kadalasan ngayon sa iba't ibang phones nasa 4,000 na ang capacity. Pero dati ang capacity lang nasa around 2,000 lang ang capacity. So yung around 2,000 lang mabilis na yun malobat. I mean in just a short time lobat na siya lalo na pag nag-online classes, 'di ba? So battery is one of the important specifications na kailangan natin kino-consider when buying cellphones. Next question. What are the gadgets that are battery operated? So, sa mga ginagamit nyo ngayon, ano-ano mga gadgets na meron kayo? So, we have, syempre, alam na, yung cellphone. Yung iba sa inyo ngayon ay nanonood via cellphone. Ano pa kaya ang mga gadgets na battery operated? Okay, sabi ni Franco Gakuya, smartphones. Ganun din sabi ni Jude, phone. Okay, yung iba brand ang nilagay. Sabi ni Jude, laptop. Ganon din si Franco. What else? Sabi ni Jude, tablet. Yes. So, cellphone, laptop, tablet. Ano pa? Kung hindi naman sa pang-online class, sa iba naman, ano pa yung mga ibang bagay na ginagamitan ng battery? Oh, sabi ni Terence, radyo. Yes, importante pa rin ang radyo sa ngayon. Yung ibang cellphone, may radio din sila, radio application din yon. So, sa sa ating distance learning, importante na may radyo na battery operated. Okay, yung iPad, okay, battery, yung rechargeable battery. Okay, flashlight. So sa mga provinces, importante pa rin ang flashlight. Kung dito sa city, medyo hindi ginagamit ang flashlight. Sa probinsya, sobrang importante pa rin yan. Speaker, clock, yes, radio. So ayan, watch. So yung mga relo natin. So minsan lang tayo bumili ng yung refill, mapaltan yung kanyang battery pero matagal na yung gamit niya. So yung mga relo. So next question. Wala, hindi pala question. In a galvanic cell, so pag sinabi nating galvanic cell, ito yung chemical energy converted to electrical energy. So yung galvanic ay gumagamit siya ng mga chemical substances at kino-convert yung energy nun to electrical energy. Yun yung tinatawag na galvanic cell. At ang example nun ay itong mga batteries na ito. Hindi yung mga rechargeable yung mga common batteries, ito yung mga galvanic cell or yung mga storage cell. So may mga chemicals yan sa loob, ibig sabihin may potential energy. Kaya 'di ba nung sa elementary niyo may kinetic energy, may potential energy to be used. Pero after na niyang ma-use, pag naubos na, may-use up na siya, ubos na. So hindi na siya magagamit pa. So these are the chemical energy converted to electrical energy. So kapag sinabi nating galvanic, chemical to electrical energy. Pag sinabi naman natin yung mga electrolytic cell, so hindi ko na in-include dito. Pag sinabi nating electrolytic cell, ito yung mga rechargeable batteries na pinakikinabangan din natin sa panahon ngayon. Kasi yung mga electrolytic cell, yung mga rechargeable, meron tayong e-bike na nagagamit natin pauwi sa school at saka sa work. So ako pag pumapasok ako, naka-e-bike ako. So china-charge yun para magkaroon ng potential storage. So nagkakaroon ng storage of energy. Nagkakaroon siya ng energy. So ibig sabihin ng potential, may possibility magamit kasi nag-store ka ng energy. So ano pang rechargeable? We have cellphone. We have laptop, china-charge din natin yan. So those are electrolytic. Itong galvanic naman ay yung mga in-store gamit ang mga chemical energy. The reason why I did not include the electrolytic kasi yun yung mga rechargeable. This one, ito yung mga chemical energy na ginagawang electrical energy kasi yung mga chemical substances, pwede yan magamit as source of from chemical to electrical energy. At yan ang topic natin this afternoon. Current is produced when electrons flow externally through the circuit from the anode to the cathode. So medyo technical terms tayo. Ano ba yung sa anode? Ano ba yung sa cathode? Because of a difference in potential energy between the two electrodes, dun sa anode and sa cathode, in the electrochemical cell. So I will be giving the definition later para maging familiar tayo. Ano ba yung mga terms na gagamitin for us to understand this topic? Okay, in a world where virtual learnings is a must, batteries of our gadgets must be at its optimum quality. Siyempre, yung mga battery nga, dati yung phone ko dati, yung iPhone ko dati, iPhone nga ako, mabilis naman malobat kasi nasira na yung battery niya. Kasi nga, minsan nagagamit ko siya ng naka-charge. So, bumababa yung battery health niya. So, nung bumaba na yung battery health niya, mabilis na siyang malobat. So, kaka-charge ko lang, maya-maya lobat na. So, aanin mo yung magandang phone kung mabilis naman malobat ang inyong gadget. Pag nag-online ka, lobat naman siya agad. Okay, from the AA powered wall clock to lithium-ion batteries of our cellular phones, electrochemical cells are useful and economical. So, economical din yung mga rechargeable batteries. Siyempre, hindi ka bili ng batteries. So, batteries operate through the electrochemical reactions of many different chemical species. This chemical species can either lose or gain electron. So, pag-uusapan na natin yung nag-lose ng electron, nag-gain ng electron kasi kailangan natin yan sa topic natin. Let us remember, oxidation happens when the half reaction loses one or more electron. So, tandaan natin yung oxidation, so ang mnemonics na ginamit at diniscuss ko, shinare ko sa inyo before ay okay, so i-write ko lang. Leonora. So sabi, kapag oxidation daw, naglo-lose ng electron. So oxidation, lose electron. So when the half reaction loses one or more electron. So tandaan nyo, oxidation, naglo-lose ng electron. So tandaan natin also, pag naglo-lose ng electron, nasa product side ang electron dapat. And sa reduction naman ay meron tayong mnemonics na Jedon-Rowa. Kapag sinabi nating Jedon-Rowa, yung reduction, when the half reaction gains electron. Pag sinabi nating nag-gain siya ng electron, the electron must be on the reactant side. Nasa reactant side dapat ang electron kapag reduction. Okay, so tandaan yon, Leonora and Jedon-Rowa. Pag nag-gain ng electron, nasa reactant. Pag nag-lose ng electron, nasa product. Yung electron, nasa product side. Electron, nasa product side. And then sa gain ng electron, yung electron must be on the reactant side. Reactant side. Okay, next. Okay, check ko lang kung may mga nag-message. Okay, next is the definition naman tayo, reduction potential. It measures the tendency of a molecule to be reduced by taking up new electron. Pag taking up new electron, di ba, that is reduction potential. Nag-take up siya ng new electron, ibig sabihin nasa reactant side ang kanyang electron. Okay, nasa reactant side. Next, pag sinabi nating reduction potential, the more positive the reduction potential is, the stronger it is as oxidizing agent. So I know you will not easily understand this kasi sinasabi ko lang. Mamaya sa computation na gagawin natin, makikita nyo na kapag mataas ang kanyang reduction potential, mas mataas or mas malakas ang kanyang ang pagiging oxidizing agent. So I also indicated that in the instruction para maalala natin. Oxidation potential, it is the measure of a material to oxidize or lose electron. Oxidation nga siya, ibig sabihin, nasa product side yung electron. Nag-lose siya ng electron. Next, cell potential, it is the measure of the potential difference between two half cell in an electrochemical cell. So dito, i-measure yung difference, yung potential difference niya if it could create or yung ma-use up or makapag-create ng energy. Next is standard reduction potential. It is the reduction potential of a molecule under specific standard conditions. Ito po, provided to sa mga college books, mga nasa likod ng college books. Table siya, nakalagay doon, standard reduction potential at 25 degrees Celsius. So makikita niyo po doon yung list ng reduction potential at yung value ng kanyang reduction potential. Standard reduction potential. For the anode, ang ibig sabihin natin ng anode is the positive electrode where oxidation occurs. Again, positive electrode where oxidation occurs. And cathode, the negative electrode where reduction occurs. These two are included in this topic but also included, kailangan natin siya next week. Sa lesson natin next week. So, isinama ko lang din dyan. Oxidizing agent, it is a substance that can accept electrons from another substance or increase the oxidation number in another substance. Ganon din naman ang reducing agent, a substance that can donate electron to another substance or decrease the oxidation number in another substance. So yan ang definition ng oxidizing agent and reducing agent. Well, oxidation, it is the half reaction that involves the loss of electrons. And ang reduction naman ay half reaction that involves gain of electron. So pag pinagsulat kayo mamaya or pinag-identify kayo sa worksheet nyo, isulat ang reduction potential of reduction half reaction. It is the half reaction that involves gain electron. Sa reduction, gain electron. Ibig sabihin, nasaan ang electron? Nasa reactant side. Dapat. Kapag reduction half reaction, nasa reactant side. Kapag naman oxidation half reaction, nag-lose ng electron, nag-lose nga siya, so dapat nasa product side ang kanyang electron. Okay, so those are the definitions that we need for us to understand our lesson for this week, quarter 4, week 5. Okay, so this one, I personally wrote these steps kasi para mas madaling maintindihan yung sa standard reduction potential. So, napagsulat po kasi ako ng module tungkol dito. So para mas kung ako naiintindihan ko siya, pero para matandaan ng estudyante, so ginawan ko siya ng step by step para mag-come up siya with the standard cell potential. So, on this part, you will learn how to write an overall redox reaction. Nag-balance na tayo last week. And calculating for its standard cell potential. Note that you must have a copy of the table for standard reduction potential at 25 degrees Celsius. Again, ito ay matatagpuan sa mga college books. Kahit sa internet, i-type nyo lang standard reduction potential at 25 degrees Celsius. Kasi nga standard, may standard value yan. So here are the steps to calculate the standard cell potential. So first, identify the half reaction. Second, identify the oxidizing agent. So bago ko, dahil nga babasahin ko lang din naman yan, I will include that step sa pag-compute natin ngayon para nagagabayan tayo on how to compute for the standard cell potential. So ito po yung sinasabi kong matatagpuan sa likod ng mga college books, and also you can just type in standard reduction potential at 25 degrees Celsius. Ayan po yung makikita nyo. Kung mapapansin nyo, lahat ng electron ay nasa reactant side. Dahil lahat ng electron ay nasa reactant side, that is reduction. Okay? Reduction, half reaction lahat siya. Kasi nga, nag-gain ng electron. Kung makikita nyo, lahat ng electrons ay nasa reactant side, so nag-gain ng electron. Okay? Let us try to compute the standard cell potential of this equation. So we have chlorine gas reacts with solid nickel to form nickel 2 ion and chloride ion. So let me just check. Okay. First step, identify the half reaction from the standard reduction potential. Okay, so meron na tayong ganitong chemical equation. Kukunin natin sa table na to si Cl at saka si Ni. So makikita nyo, andito si Cl at saka hanapin din natin si Ni. So kung wala dito, baka nasa next page. So ayun, si Ni, ayun, Ni. So, ilalagay ko yan, identify the half reactions. Kung makita nyo, binalikan ko yung standard reduction potential kasi instead na titingin tayo doon sa book, so pinrovide ko na dito. Saan nanggaling to? Doon sa college book, sa likod ng mga college books, sa standard reduction potential. So, ang value ay Cl2 na chlorine gas plus 2 electron will form 2 Cl. Ang kanyang standard reduction potential ay 1.36. Okay, standard reduction potential. Parehas silang standard reduction potential kasi parehas silang 2 electron. Yun parehas nasa reactant side ang electron. Okay, nakakasunod po students. First step, kumuha tayo ng half reaction from the standard reduction potential. Second step, identify the oxidizing agent and write its reduction half reaction. Ma'am, paano po namin malalaman kung alin si oxidizing agent? Ayan, nilagay ko na sa instruction. Remember that the more positive the reduction potential is, the stronger it is as oxidizing agent. So kung alin dyan ang positive, yun ang ating oxidizing agent. In this case, ito ang positive, so siya ang ating oxidizing agent. So, Cl2 plus 2E will form 2Cl. Ito yung half reaction niya. At yan ay reduction kasi nga nasa reactant side ang electron. At positive ang kanyang standard reduction potential. Kasi sabi nga natin, the more positive the reduction potential is, the stronger it is as oxidizing agent. So, ang ating oxidizing agent ay si chlorine, hindi si nickel. Okay, next step. So, nakasunod, second step. Next step, third step, we have reverse the other half reaction. So, yung other half natin ay si nickel. I-reverse lang natin ito. Ito ang gagawin nating reactant, ito ang ating product. So, reverse the other half reaction in order to present an oxidation reaction of the reducing agent. Remember that the reducing agent loses electron, so the electron must be on the product side. So, ang reducing agent naglo-lose ng electron, dapat ilipat natin to sa product side. So, kung babalik rin natin yan. So, our oxidation half reaction would be nickel, ito, binaliktad lang natin, will form nickel 2 ion plus 2 electron. So, nasa product side na ang ating electron. Ngayon, ang ating magiging standard potential to get the standard oxidation potential, hindi na reduction potential, oxidation potential na siya kasi oxidation half reaction na ito. Simply change the sign of the standard reduction potential, gagawin na natin siya oxidation potential. So, itong 0.25 negative, gagawin natin siyang positive. Binaliktad na kasi natin. Okay, ni-reverse na natin yung reaction. So, the standard oxidation potential will now become 0.25 positive, not anymore negative. Step 4, add the two half reaction and make sure that the number of electrons are the same. So, ito may 2 electron, yung kanina may 2 electron din, so nagkataon they have the same number of electron. So, pero kung hindi daw sila the same, think of a coefficient that will make the electron equal with one another. So, isulat muna natin. Si chlorine, ito ang ating reduction half reaction, 1.36 yung kanina. Ang ating oxidation half reaction na binaliktad natin, this one, which becomes 0.25 positive na, not negative. Kasi nga ni-reverse na natin. So, we have 0.25. So ito ang standard reduction potential. This is now the standard oxidation potential. Opposite na kasi yan. So kinuha natin reverse. So add the two half reaction and make sure that the number of electrons are the same. So dahil the same na yung electrons, we can just cancel them and we can now already add the chemical substances. So Cl2, chlorine gas, plus Ni solid will form 2Cl and Ni2 positive. Okay, para malaman nyo, ma-double check nyo if your answer is correct, you may check the number of atoms. So, ang number ng atoms ay 2 Cl sa reactant side, 2 Cl on the product side. Isang Ni sa reactant, Cl on the reactants, 2, product, 2. Ni on the reactant side, isa, Ni sa product side, isa din. So balance when it comes to number of atoms. And then, if you're going to check also the charge, the oxidation number, the charge is 0. The charge of this is 0. This one, ang charge niya ay 2 negative. Ang plus, ang charge nito ay 2 positive. So, balance din yan. 0 din yan, di ba? 2 negative tsaka 2 positive is equal to 0. So, reactant side and product side, they are balanced. Now, to compute for the standard cell potential, add the reduction potential and oxidation potential. So, ayan po yung formula. Standard cell potential is equal to the standard reduction potential and oxidation potential. So we have 1.36 plus 0.25. It is equal to 1.61. That is the standard cell potential. So ayan po yung potential niya to create yung voltage, the kind of voltage that it could provide kapag yung substances ay nag-react. So that is the standard cell potential. Okay? For our practice exercise, we have SN positive 4 and CD or cadmium solid will produce SN2 positive and CD2 positive. So katulad ng ginawa natin kanina, identify the half reaction from the standard reduction potential. Yung standard na makikita natin online ng table. Since para hindi na kayo maghanap, so I will provide to you the value. So we have SN positive 4 plus 2 electron will have SN2 positive AQ. And then ang value niya ay standard reduction potential niya ay 0.15. Next is ang other half reaction niya is cadmium positive 2 AQ plus 2 electrons plus cadmium solid. So ang value niya ay 0.40 negative. Okay, negative 0.40. Okay, next step, second step. Identify the oxidizing agent and write its reduction half reaction. Sabi natin, kapag positive, siya yung oxidizing agent. Pasensyaan nyo na hindi na ako masyado magtatawag this time muna kasi po nakadata lang ako. In as much as I want to ask questions sa ating mga students, gusto kong magpa-recite muna sana, pero baka ma-cut kasi ako. So para iwas ang ma-disconnect ako, tinutuloy-tuloy ko na po yung discussion. So remember that the more positive the reduction potential is, the stronger it is as oxidizing agent. So, ang ating positive dito ay yung 0.15. Ito, kukopihin natin ito. Ito ngayon ang ating oxidizing agent. So, we have Sn positive 4 plus 2 electron will form Sn 2 positive. So, ayan ang ating ito ang ating value. 0.15. Okay, so yan ang ating oxidizing agent. Yan yung ating reduction half reaction. Third step is, anong sa third step natin? Reverse the other half reaction in order to present an oxidation. Sabi nga natin, di ba, kapag oxidation, yan ay naglulus ng electron. Dahil naglulus ng electron yan, dapat ang electron ay nasa product side. Remember that reducing agent loses electron. So the electron must be on the product side. So may I just write here yung kabaliktaran nung kanina. Kasi kanina yung electron ay nasa reactant. So babaliktarin ko. So we have CD solid, CD2 positive plus 2 electron. So, ang value niya ay E, yung standard oxidation potential niya. This time, kanina, negative, di ba? Ayan, negative yung value nito kanina, negative. Pero dahil binaliktad na nga natin ito, magiging positive na siya. So, magiging 0.40. So, dahil binaliktad natin, naging positive na yung kanyang standard oxidation potential, the next step is you're going to add the 2. Okay? So, ayan yung sa reverse. I-add na natin yung dalawa. So, let me just rewrite it. So, we have Sn positive 4, 2 electron will form Sn positive 2 plus yung cadmium solid to form cadmium positive 2 plus 2 electron. So we have a total of Sn. So cancel natin si 2 electron. So let me just rewrite positive 4. And then cadmium solid will form Sn positive 2 plus Cd positive 2. So kung i-check nyo kung tama ang inyong naging sagot, so sa number of atoms, Sn isa, Cd or cadmium isa, sa kabila din isa lang din. And then sa charge, we have positive 2 plus positive 2 is positive 4. And then this one, positive 4 plus 0 is positive 4. So balanse ang kanyang oxidation number, balanse din siya when you inspect the number of atoms. And the last step is to add or to compute for the standard cell potential. Add the reduction potential and oxidation potential. So kanina, the formula is EV is a standard cell potential is equal to the standard reduction potential, lalagyan ko ng red, plus standard oxidation potential. Okay? So, ang value nito ay 0.15 plus ang value naman nito ay 0.40. So, yung negative kanina dito, naging positive na siya. Ito ay 0.15. So, 0.15 plus 0.40, that is equal to 0.55. That is now the standard cell potential of these chemical substances reacting with one another. So, yan yung voltage niya, 0.55. So, based on the standard value, so based on the table presented sa data. So, I know you are waiting na, yun nga, nagpaparecite ako every time, pero sa ngayon, hindi mo na ako nagparecite, but I provided to you the steps on how to compute for the standard cell potential. So, kapag yan ay binigay sa inyo ng mga teachers nyo, yung how to compute the standard cell potential, kindly follow na lang the steps that I have provided para makatulong din sa inyo sa pagsasagot ng inyong worksheets. So, salamat sa inyong pag-attend sa ating ETUlay online tutorial. Kita-kita po ulit tayo next week. Ang topic naman natin ay about electrolysis. So, I will be preparing that lesson para sa ating week 6 on ETUlay online tutorial. Maraming salamat and may God bless us all.
Sigurado ako na marami ka na namang natutuhan sa ating ETUlay tutorial session ngayong araw. Tandaan, ito ay hindi lamang para sa ating mga mag-aaral, kundi pati rin sa ating mga minamahal na guro at mga magulang na kaagapay natin para maituloy ang pagkatuto sa kabila ng nararanasang pandemya. Patuloy ding sumubaybay sa DepEd TV para sa mga araling ginawang video episodes. Mapapanood ito mula Lunes hanggang Sabado, alas 7 ng umaga hanggang alas 7 ng gabi sa inyong mga telebisyon. Abangan bukas mula 1:00 ng tanghali ang iba pang aralin sa ating ETUlay free online tutorial session sa English. I-like and subscribe at manatiling nakasubaybay sa ating ETUlay tutorial session sa DepEd Edtech Unit FB page at Educational Technology Unit channel sa YouTube at sa DepEd Tayo at DepEd Philippines social media accounts. Paalam!